methods to use an exercise referral qualification without being employed in a gym. Hi, I'm Hayley from Parallel Coaching, and in this video I'm going to look at 3 different ways that you can use your exercise referral qualification that doesn't rely on you having to be in a gym environment. So in this video, first of all, we're going to tackle that first myth of do you need to be in a gym as an exercise referral specialist? And I'm going to show you 3 different routes so that you can use your exercise referral qualification whether you're in a gym or not. And then I'm also going to explain how you can get qualified as an exercise referral specialist. So first of all, as the Mythbuster, the myth that I hear time and time again, or a common belief that I hear from learners, is that you need to work in a gym in order to use the exercise referral qualification. And this is false, 100% false. The idea of exercise referral is not about the location. So it's not about whether you're in a gym or whether you're in your home or in a client's home or in a park. It's not about that at all. Exercise referral is all around how you work with common clinical conditions. And the aim of exercise referral is the prevention of new common clinical conditions and manage existing conditions. So as an exercise referral specialist, you'll be able to work with common clinical conditions and liaise with medical professionals. So quite often people then get confused to think that it has to be in a gym because the liaising with medical professionals in the past used to happen via a funded route. And having a specific funded route meant that people were very stuck or very specific in having to work just in those, say, council gyms that had access to that funding route. However, there are lots of other routes you can use that don't involve funding, and in some cases that can be more appropriate than in a set gym. Now, the reason for this is that location is irrelevant, because if you think about your client wanting to achieve the goal of alleviating their symptoms for their common clinical condition, or maybe preventing new common clinical conditions, we're thinking of a client that is a beginner. They are new to exercise potentially, they have health complications. They might not want to walk into a great big gym amongst loads of kit and loads of fit, healthy bodies. They actually might like the idea of that intimacy of working with somebody in their home or in your home or a small studio. So in some ways, it's even better if you're not in a gym. So that is a total myth that you need to work in a gym in order to use the exercise referral qualification. And I'm going to share with you 3 different routes that you can take with your clients as an exercise referral specialist. It helps you get some context, especially if you're thinking about becoming an exercise referral specialist. It helps you get clear context about how you can then go and use this qualification. This next section is taken from our exercise referral qualification. So I'm talking to the learners that are already enrolled in our exercise referral, and this is part of one of the tutorials that they have as part of the exercise referral course. But let's have a look at how you can actually refer a client. How do all of these people work together? So first of all, I want to draw your attention to this first route. There are 3 routes I'm going to share with you. This first route has the client, which is the orange dot on the left, and then the medical health professional and the fit pro. There's also a scheme coordinator. So we've now got 4 people interacting. So the client goes to their GP and they're like, oh man, I'm really struggling with my back pain at the moment. So they follow this route here where they go from the client over to the medical or health professional. And then from there, the healthcare professional goes, you know what, you need to start doing some activity or some exercise. I'm going to refer you onto an exercise referral scheme. And they send them to a scheme coordinator. So I used to do a lot of work in Milton Keynes with AMCAS, which is the Active Milton Keynes Exercise Referral Scheme. You might have something similar in your local area, so look it up because it could be something that you can get involved with. And the coordinator would then liaise with the client, and the client would then have the details to be able to attend you and see you, the fit pro. Now this is really nice because it is an official pathway and it uses authority really, really well. So the client trusts the health or medical professional, and the scheme coordinator makes it all feel very, very professional. So as that's happening, you as a fit pro, you actually don't liaise with the GP directly straight away, and that can be really good, but there's a lot of chain links that can get broken. It can delay. You can get funding, which could be a plus, could be a negative. We'll look at that later. There is a time delay. It can be quite complex to manage, and there are lots of, sort of rules around funding and what you can and can't do with your client. So as a result, this is a good route. It's very official, and it mostly will work in something that's set up as a scheme already. And that scheme could be in a local council gym that you have, for example, or a overarching scheme that's set up. Okay, so that's route 1. Let's have a look at route 2. Route 2 is where your client goes to the health professional, and the healthcare professional turns around and say, I know someone that will be really good for you. So the client goes, oh God, my back, or I'm overweight, or this is a problem. Healthcare professional says, you need to get more active. I know just the Fit Pro for you. His name's Sam. He's awesome. He's going to really, really help you. Here's his card, or here are his details. And then the client will reach out to you, the PT, or Sam in this example, and you will start your liaising through there. So it's directly through the healthcare professional. In order to do this, usually there's a medical referral form, which you'll actually find in the supporting documents. So this medical referral form is kind of the client saying, it's the GP saying, I approve this client to exercise. In fact, I recommend that they exercise, and these are all the conditions that they have. And then the client reaches out to you with that form. Wonderful, you're good to go. And that means you've got the approval from the GP, which means that you're legally all good, but it also means that your client has got a lot less journeys. I think it's quite a nice quick route in order to work with. And it also means that you don't need a scheme coordinator. So it uses authority really well again. It's relationship and results based. So your healthcare professional needs to know of you. You need to go and build these relationships with that GP, with that medical professional, and keep building those relationships. Because the more that you build that and strengthen it, the more people you refer to them and they refer back to you, the more they're going to have you in the forefront of their mind to think of you as a good private alternative. It takes the burden off the NHS totally, because it's not funded at all, it's all private, and that means that that's really good for you as a Fit Pro, because it's more than likely going to be higher rates than if you do it via funded route or partially funded route. It's a quick pathway. It allows for personalised service, so you might say, I just work with obese clients, or I just do this health walk, or I just have this 6-week plan for diabetes. You can be very specific and very specialist. So that's route 2. Big fan of that one. Next one is route 3. So this is where you probably will link to what you're already maybe doing in your PT or your fitness at the moment. So a client comes to you. Let's say they come to your Pilates class. Client comes to your Pilates class and they refer a PARQ. So at that point they're like, they've got numerous conditions. We're going to look at how you know who to refer later on. But let's just say you come to them and you go, these people need to have an approval from a GP. You then send a letter to that GP, their GP, not yours, as your GP is going to be very fed up with your extra work. So their GP, because they've got all the medical details, GP says, yep, this person's good to go, and you get and you get an approval letter back, or your letter stamped. This route's really good because it relies on a lot of relationship and results through you and the GP. It's a quick pathway. It allows for personalised service again, allows for specialism. The client pays privately, which means in my eyes is a good thing because the client is committed. They're not relying on funding, which means that then as a result, they've put skin in the game, they've put money on it, they're more likely to commit and join in. Also, it doesn't utilise the authority, which is a problem because the client's not going to the GP. You've got a market for them, which is either a good thing or a bad thing, depending on how you view marketing. So that's the third route. All three, you might choose to use all 3 of these. You might choose just to use one of them. It's entirely up to you, but I definitely suggest you look to see what is in your local area in terms of exercise referral schemes and exercise referral offerings already, because it'll help you understand the network that already exists, and it could be really easy for you to get started. So now you have an understanding of all 3 routes that you can use. Like I say on that section, it's really important to now go and start using these if you're working towards your Exercise Referral Qualification, or if you're not enrolled yet, then it's important to start thinking about how you might like to use this and start picturing yourself how you would be operating as an Exercise Referral Specialist. So let's have a look at what learners are saying about our Exercise Referral Qualification. This first testimonial is quite a long one, but this learner was involved in our Level 1 Kettlebell Instructor and our Level 3 Diploma in Exercise Referral. And I really like how much it encompasses what we put into our courses, and that for myself and for Neil, who run the whole of Parallel Coaching, it's really important to us that the learners feel supported and also have their expectations blown out the water in terms of the content that they learn along the way. So this learner saying that they're enrolled on the kettlebells and the Level 3 Diploma in Exercise Referral, and the learner support was beyond any expectations. Both Hayley and Neil no further than a call or email away to help when I'm stuck, and just so informative and passionate about the subject. I genuinely feel like I've gained more than just a few qualifications here. I actually feel valued, and that I have acquired a new set of friends with the people who were on my course, but also the tutors, and I look forward to working with them in the future. Resources and facilities were top standard, and both time and financial value for what you actually get from your course. It is beyond words. Would recommend to anyone. 5 out of 5 all day, every day. Amazing. A top quality course for aspiring personal trainers. There are a lot of lackluster education programs out there. Neil and Hayley have built something much more noble than that with Parallel Coaching. I'd highly recommend. What I really love about this one is that we get a lot of different testimonials and a lot of thank you comments daily around all of our different courses. But what I really like about this is it really explains how at Parallel Coaching we really do push to be dedicated to more, and we want to offer you more as a learner so that you walk out knowing exactly what you need to know so you can be confident and competent. Just spent an awesome weekend on the Exercise Referral course with some outstanding fit pros. I have used several fitness companies, all have been good, however Parallel Coaching smashed it. Hayley and Neil are on another level, simply hoofing from a Royal Marine. That's as good as it gets. Fantastic. Okay, so that's a little bit of a few comments from a few of our existing learners. I just want to give you an opportunity to make them to join us on our Exercise Referral Qualification, just like those learners did. And this is a special Exercise Referral offer that I have here in this video. So what do you get? Our Exercise Referral Qualification includes a lot of different items, and that's because we want to make sure that everything is all included for you. And what is really important for us throughout is that you get lifetime access to all of these resources. So first of all, you get a Level 3 Diploma in Exercise Referral. Now this is an active IQ qualification, so you know that it's going to have, it's CIMSPA and internationally recognised, as well as coming with 20 reps points. So you know it's something that is going to stand up and allow you to be recognised amongst clients and employers as well. You also get lifetime access to all of your course, which is online via 8-part HD video tutorials, and these break down the entire course and the LAP. And you've actually seen a snippet from that here today as I talked about all 3 routes that you have to refer your clients. Then Level 3 Active IQ course manual, so we will ship this directly to your door, and this means that you get all the information you need in a really easy to use manual as well as all of your online learning. You might choose just to use the online learning, or you might choose to use just the manual, or you might use a mixture. Everybody learns differently. Lifetime access to the weekly live tutorials and question and answers. So every week we do a 20 to 40 minute Q&A session whereby we do a small tutorial at the beginning around one of the conditions, and this adds an extra layer to your existing understanding, and you get lifetime access to this. So although you may be doing the course for 3 months, you can still log in weekly and gain access to all of that information that we put out weekly, so you can stay continual and current in your knowledge. You also get access to our Level 3 A&P Revision Mastery Bootcamp, our Level 3 Nutrition Revision Mastery Bootcamp, and you can download everything to MP3 and MP4. Now, being able to download all of your online learning to MP3 and MP4 is really, really key, because if you are stuck for time, like most people are, then it's a really good way of being able to make the most of the time you didn't even think you had for studying. So you don't have to study when sat at a desk. You can be listening to the tutorials whilst you're driving the car, whilst you're in the gym, whilst you're walking the dog, and it's a great way to be able to make the most of the time that you do have. You're also going to get 6 exclusive bonuses. These include our learning secrets, so that you can understand how to learn and retain knowledge, instant passing hacks, weekly revision planner, and unlimited student support from us. So if you need us at any point, then you literally can contact us as much as you like. And that's what was really drawn out in those testimonials a moment ago. People always rave about our student support and how much we genuinely support our learners. You also get lifetime access to everything, and you can be part of our Inner Circle Facebook group, as well as a specialist qualification Facebook group. So you've got a huge amount in our Exercise Referral, and this usually is a total value of $1,250. However, our October offer brings this down to 4 monthly payments of $139, or you can go all in and save a further £57. Now, if you want to read more about this, you can click the link that is with this video. I've also got that on screen if you want to follow it. So click the link, read a little bit more, and you can join us on that page. All you need to do is scroll right down to the bottom where you will see the sign-up details from there. One other thing to add here is that we've got something called a happiness guarantee, and that's because we really want you to be happy with your whole journey with us through parallel coaching on your Exercise Referral course. So it's important to us that you are happy in your course and with the journey that you get. So to get qualified as an Exercise Referral specialist, all you've got to do is click the link that is with this video, or you can comment below by saying, tell me more, and I'll explain more to you about the Exercise Referral and make it super easy for you to get in touch. Thank you so much for joining me today. What I'd really love for you to do now is to hit like, comment, and share this video, and also let us know what is your biggest takeaway from this video. Has there been anything that's made you think that actually this is possible for you to do, even though you're not in a gym environment and you're actually able to go and start working with those Exercise Referral clients straight away? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Take care.